This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Wait a minute, that's not the start of it. What the fuck? Where's Mickey?
And then all I see is an empty space in the Ring doorbell, and I'm like, are you okay?
Let's start this shit off right.
Hey guys, this is Hardcore Country Mickey James, and you are listening to Wrestling POV Podcast.
You motherfucker.
You
You didn't even tell me you were doing that. You know, I was listening to Mickey James, and then this crackling in the background. Like, wait, and then I hear me say, "Cussing like a sailor." Okay, bringing back memories. There you go.
Hey, we all can't forget about that.
No, especially me. I still got the bruise to prove it.
Well, luckily, when you came to New Mexico, I saved you from another tragedy. So
that is very
if
true.
you guys want to see that, just make sure you check out our Wrestling POV page, our Facebook page. Sorry. And guess what? We just did a TikTok. We got a TikTok account. We need all the followers that we can, because that way we can go live on TikTok. You guys can join us on TikTok, and we can have special guests. Guys can chime in, answer questions, or ask a question, and we can respond to it. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of shit, just like how we do it on this show. And basically, we will transfer it into making it a show also. So, very interesting stuff. Make sure you give us a follow on TikTok. It's Wrestling POV Pod. And give us a follow so we can reach that 1,000. And we just started, people. And the fucked up thing is, we posted the Kevin Owens promo that we always, play during the break. And that reached almost 9,000 views in 2 days. Like, what the fuck? People, I mean...
For a while, we were playing that every show.
Yes.
Like towards the middle of it.
Yeah. Well, we still do, I think, right? Don't we? I thought we did. Like after the break, don't we play it as part of the plug?
Yeah. We play Charlotte Flair or Soho or Prince Nana.
That's right. Oh, okay. Well, with that being said, I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man, Clay Cummings.
What up? What up?
And the Dean, Elio Canella.
All right, it's the Dean Housen this week.
Dean
Housen. It's very nice and very evil of you to invite me. Thank you. It's great to be here.
Jesus Christ. I think we created a monster.
And so
with Elio.
Yes.
And the Scorpion King, Chris Peterson.
What up, everybody?
All right. Before we get started on our Facebook, we got some stuff on Facebook before I even say. Okay. Before we get started on Facebook, I wanted to play this video, and it's of Jinder Mahal. Interesting. He just started doing his indie events, and he had this to say about GCW.
Roger, back home after my first weekend as an independent wrestler, Game Changers Wrestling, GCW. If I wasn't contractually obligated and Brett didn't pay me handsomely, there is no way that I would be associated with GCW or Game Changers Wrestling. There's no way I'd be in the ring with someone like Effie. But since I'm there, I'm going to raise GCW to my standards, the standards of a legitimate world champion. Now, what I saw disgusted me. The locker room, recreational drug use, alcohol, terrible physiques, terrible gear, unprofessionalism. Matt Cardona has done a terrible job as a GM, but that's for a different conversation. So,
all right, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just wanted to play that one certain part when he was talking about the locker room, about substance abuse and other things that were going on in there. That's kind of a no-no in wrestling. You never talk about the locker room like that. And
big time.
It was kind of odd that he would bring that up. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Especially for somebody that just got, let's just say, be real, fired from WWE, and then you're going into another company and then saying stuff like that. It's like, regardless of what GCW is, you don't go into something and talk like that.
no.
Yeah.
No.
I was reading another article about Jinder Mahal. He had something to say about Hook, because remember that whole thing when Tony Khan made that comment about Jinder Mahal and Seth Rollins.
Oh yes, that's right.
And then Jinder Mahal made that comment about Hook, but then he's like, I went back and I watched some of Hook's matches, and this is the future of wrestling. I'm like, wait a minute,
Lord.
I'm like, wait a minute, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal needs to shut his big mouth up about those comments about the locker room. You don't reveal that crap.
Yeah.
Not only that,
wow.
he has an attitude problem himself. He thinks he's God's gift to freaking wrestling, and he sucks in my book.
Yeah.
Even when he became champion in I hate to bring WWE right now because of the AEW fans thinking that we're always going for WWE, but when but every time he would always complain about he's never given a championship, and when he did have it, he'd freaking vomit. I'm sorry, but you did do some shitty wrestling when you were in WWE and never could back your freaking mouth up.
Yeah. It was.
You know what? I'm not sorry about it. I'm not freaking apologizing for that shit. That's my opinion. I'm fucking sticking to it. He had a fucking bad attitude about it. And going to a new company and then talking shit about him, that's even worse.
Why would you have a Punjabi prison match, a match where the fans in the crowd can't even see what's going on in the ring because of that structure?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That's just as bad as the ref getting in the way every time of the camera where you're watching it on TV. Move, ref! Move out of the way!
Yeah.
Move out of the way!
Yeah.
Watch that shit.
True. All right, so Hikuleu, he did sign with WWE, so SummerSlam?
I think it would have to
More
be.
likely.
Yeah.
Yep.
To make an impact, why not? You already signed him. Bloodline's in a big storyline.
That's right.
Put him in.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, our other post that we had was, we're going to talk about it. Shut up. Should Alexa return as a female fiend? Guys, gather your thoughts, because some of this shit drove me nuts.
I've seen it.
Dean PT, or crazy thought, she can be Alexa.
What? It's not what we were asking.
Elio?
Do you guys even pay attention to the question?
I don't think they do.
At all?
No.
I don't think they do.
No.
Elio,
bar.
do you want Elio, do you want to tell this person off for me, please, before I lose my shit?
Okay. First of all, did you read the questions? Second of all, it's not we're asking. She's already Alexa Bliss. We're asking if she should return as a female fiend. Read the question.
That's what I was waiting for.
Elio, let me help you out here. Mafangulo que cacho fai con este gandrísimo.
Wait a minute. Somebody hit the SAP button here. What's going on?
Wait a minute. Dom, no.
Wait. What the fuck? We went Italianos here. Elio, what did he say?
He told him to fuck off.
There you go.
In the words of Tony Soprano, where's the gabagool?
Oh my God. Dave Chuka Parker. He said, fuck yes. All righty.
There we go.
Cassie Renee said, a part of me wants to say yes because I love her in this role, and a part of me says no and wants to see her flourish in something else. Do you guys agree with that?
No. Because
basically what he's saying, or she's saying, sorry, is that they're all in for a female fiend, but they want her to do something else. So, I mean, what do you think?
She needs to be in that dark character. I really do.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
she's. I mean, what's she gonna do? Go back to being the normal Alexa Bliss? Would that even work?
No.
Don't do that.
No.
And you can't go back to you can't go back to the glitter character that she started out with in NXT.
Okay.
No, that Bliss is long gone.
Yeah.
If she goes, I agree with both Elio and Clay. If she goes back to that beginning stage that she came out with, there's going to be so many freaking fans rhetoricing it, saying, "Why didn't she continue with the
Wyatt
Six? Why didn't she continue with that? Or bring out her evil Bliss character, her Twisted Bliss, or something like that?" And it's going to get even worse. Everybody's expecting her. Whether it's TikTok, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram.
Sorry.
Why are you taking off me?
That was Peter Griffin, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
All you need is Crackmeyer. Giggity goo.
Right?
Oh, shit. All right. No, but
giggity.
Shit. Oh, boys, hey, boys and girls, let me talk to you today.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Oh God. Yes, I watch Family Guy a lot, people.
I do too, yeah. Great show.
But if she goes back to the original one, it's not going to work. Not anymore.
I don't think so either.
She tried it a bit, and it wasn't lasting. But when she started going into the villainous character, everybody was all for it. They wanted to see her. What is she going to come up with next?
All right.
Look at this. Everybody's expecting her back.
But to answer her question, she says she wants to see her flourish in something else. What would that something else be? Let's take the old Alexa Bliss aside. What character could she be if she did come back?
Honestly, I can't think of anything other than being her with the Wyatt Six or with, as Lily the Doll or some kind of scary character, because I can't see any. I mean, could she do it? Yes. Could anything they throw at her? She could probably knock it out of the park because she's that good.
Right.
But here's my thing. I don't see her as anything else besides this crazy, lunatic, scary character, because she did it so well. It's hard to throw her out there into anything else. At the top of my head, I can't think of anything but her being the Wyatt Six.
Yeah,
I just can't.
Everybody loved them crazy girls.
Hell yeah. Jose Luis,
I'm a crazy woman.
Jose Luis Miranda said, "But I don't see Alexa coming back anytime soon. So much potential wasted. Her and Braun should be in the Wyatt Six." Okay, not really what we asked, but okay. Shane Hunt said, number one. Oh, no, he said, no, I think they should take her in a new direction, not something she has basically already done. Think she is better as a single superstar. They do have options and would hate to see her pigeonholed. It's almost the same question as the other person. But I don't, really? Dude, what are you talking about? Not something she's basically already done. Think they do have options. What's the options, though?
That makes no sense.
It doesn't.
No.
That's why we said that. If she came back as a female fiend, that's different.
Yeah. It is. I mean, it's similar, but it's different.
What I mean?
We've never seen a female fiend.
No.
Nope.
Jesus. David Johnston said, yes, I do. Go ahead.
I wanted to just add to that retort on his comment about Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss. If you figure Alexa Bliss coming back as a female fiend, remember she can draw in Braun Strowman and come back to the Wyatt Six.
Yeah,
because they were tag team partners.
Yeah,
that's
right.
And they had that little eye-to-eye moment. People remember that, where it was kind of getting a little bit touchy-feely for a second. I think Braun Strowman gave her some of that Cosby sauce.
Probably. That was disgusting, Chris, but probably.
No,
didn't want to hear that while I was taking a sip of my drink.
Right.
Clay's like, right.
Oops. I'm gonna get comments for that, ain't I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get comments for that.
Alan Walker said, obviously, she's not part of the Wyatt Six.
Oh, God.
What?
All right, one more. Paul Paulson said, but she deserves to be part of the Wyatt Six because I like Alexa Bliss when she had her evil gimmick. She was perfect in that role with Bray Wyatt at that time. At the female Fiend. I'm assuming he's agreeing with what we said.
I'm so confused right now.
Why did you just say yes or no?
Okay. Everybody, I got gray hair, and they just got a little bit more gray because of that comment.
And he doesn't have hair.
I have hair.
So on our poll, Elio, did you do this on your TikTok poll? Did you do a poll on this? And what happened? What happened?
It was split 50-50.
Really?
Oh, Lord.
Wow. Well, on our poll, 57% of the people said no, that she should not come back as a female Fiend. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wild, right? All right. Our other poll we did do a poll. My bad. Is Mia Yim overrated or underrated? Guys, what do you think?
Definitely underrated.
I say so.
She's underrated.
From
Very underrated.
Yeah.
From the NXT days to now, she's been so underrated to fans in general. WWE, I feel like, hasn't given him her proper treatment. Maybe she went to the main roster with Retribution and then got cut and then comes back. They didn't do her any favors, but you know what? She sticks with it.
Yeah.
And I respect a lot out of me.
You got to give her credit on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
and
sure.
she's the lone survivor of that group. So, hey, you gotta be real.
It shows a lot of her. Elio, what do you think?
I think she's underrated. It's like we've been saying, she's like the only one that survived that Retribution.
Yeah.
And that's still here. So, and I think if you want to give anyone a title run, give it to me.
Yeah. Absolutely. Elio, on your screen, you got a thumbs up. Why?
Yeah. I have no idea. What
he gave himself a like. Let's be real.
Sir, I've never seen that before.
Neither am I. What?
he's giving a thumbs up for his own comment.
Did you see it, Elio?
I did.
I saw the yellow thumb up there. I'm like, what's going on? I didn't touch anything.
First stage denial.
Alrighty then.
Okay,
That's awesome.
All right, so Elio, you did this on your TikTok, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
And what did you get?
75% said underrated.
Wow.
Good.
And our poll, 83% said she's underrated. So kind of an agreement there. So that's cool. Our last Facebook poll we have is Danhausen. Will he show up to WWE? And would his character work in WWE? Guys, oh my God.
Well, if you put me with I don't know how to fire, I could be a robot.
Fucking Elio.
See, I'd rather see Dean.
Elio's on a different level today. What's that, Clay?
I said I'd rather see Deanhausen in WWE than I would Danhausen.
You're
Elio
right.
can make that character work. I think so.
Eliohausen, I guess. Does that work?
Eliohausen. Yeah. There you go.
Now, this was interesting. Bob Eddy, he's commented on our pages before. He said WWE has a way of making things work, especially with gimmicks. They would most likely put him in NXT, which I do agree. It's just a shame he appears to be punished due to being friends with CM Punk. I didn't know that.
I had no idea he was friends with Punk.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of him in CM Punk.
Wow.
Is that why he hasn't been on AEW for God knows how long?
I don't know. I think I saw they took it at one of these Comic-Con things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was just being real because it's like I haven't seen him in months because then he got hurt, came back for like a Dynamite or something, and then you never saw him again.
And then you did, yeah. Well, he is released, right, from AEW?
I thought
Or
he
he
was.
left?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to look it up.
We're gonna have to. Yeah. All right, Elio, you did this on your TikTok. What did you get?
100% said no.
Oh, damn!
See. All right, I agree with the people. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, on our Facebook page, 75% of the people said no.
Okay.
I think it's a mistake. That's just me. I think it's a mistake. I really do. All right. You guys ready for the... Oh, my God. You guys ready for the listener emails?
Yes.
Here we go. Good Lord.
Oh, boy. Okay. Dave Fleming from Woburn, Massachusetts says, absolutely love the show. I lost it when Tony Diaz said I hocked two on that thing. I do talk about wrestling.
He does.
Everyone was looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with me? I told them to listen to the show, especially that part, and they fell in love with you guys. Keep up the great work. Even Scorpion, laugh out loud.
Thank you.
So,
Appreciate it.
I guess they included you.
last but not least, Scorpion.
Right?
Hey, if I'm included, I'm
Oh
happy.
my
Appreciate
God.
it.
Oh no.
I just skimmed through this, and I think I'm gonna tell you right now. I think Elio's gonna have to go into hiding.
Uh-oh.
And I recognize this one too. Hollywood Rack Star 619. She's written before.
Yeah.
That was last week too.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I wonder where they're from.
Yeah. From
Remember?
Cali, she says, hey guys, second time email. Okay, so yeah, it was last week. Second time emailing, but you guys never played part 2 of How Latinos Pronounce Pro. Oh, that's right. I didn't I?
Yes,
I do have it. I'll play it in a second. Hold on. Just let me read this. How Latinos pronounce wrestlers, laugh out loud. Was looking forward to it. Love you guys. You guys are the best, and Elio sounds cute, and I'll have your baby.
Oh my God.
Elio.
Sure.
Oh, he's blushing. Look at that.
He is.
I have the
Look at his face.
Look how red it is, bro. God.
Elio.
Dude, you are blushing.
Elio's got a stalker.
Elio, is he gonna have Elio's baby?
Somebody wants your baby, Elio. Golly.
Shoot, as soon as he talks to her on the phone, he'll be like, he's gonna hear Barry White music in the background.
I know, right? Holy shit.
Wow.
All righty then. I guess I should play the How Latino while we gather our thoughts. I'll play part 2 of How Latinos Pronounce Wrestlers.
Latinos Pronounce Pro Wrestlers Part 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, José, ¿cómo te llamaste aquí? Ese olímpico, ese Kurt Angel.
Kurt
Angle, yeah.
Ok, este aquí.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, ese rubio, ese guapo, ese Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Is it Brock Lesnar?
Okay,
Chris Jericho.
Oh, ese Chris Harris Show. Okay, ¿quién es
The Great Khali.
Oh, ese grande, papá. Ese de Great Khali.
The Great Khali.
Okay, ¿quién es
Sheamus.
Oh, ese de Ireland. Ese Shea Moore.
Shea Moore.
Okay,
Undertaker.
Ese de Undertaker, papá.
The Undertaker. Undertaker. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I love that guy's laugh at the end of it. I
know, right?
I laugh every single time. It's like, that's so good.
All right, let's get back to the listener emails. Nicholas Kessler from Nashville, Tennessee said, hey, guys, but Alexa Bliss as a female fiend? Come on. All right, well, I mean.
It's your POV, brother.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, what the fuck? All right. Hadaya Amin from Singapore. She wrote before, didn't she?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I have just a few words. Clay, shut your ass. You still should have gotten Pat's song.
Wow. Oh, see? It is.
Is that from last week?
It is, because
that's from last
I'm pretty sure that said that. Yeah, because I was such a huge Pat fan that I missed the song. And now, okay. All right. Next time Pat's come on, I'm almost guarantee I'll get it.
All right. But if you don't, you know what's going to happen.
No, it happens all the time.
And watch, it's going to show up in today's 5 seconds.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes.
Okay. Now, Mila Contreras from Japan said, "Hey guys, the show rocks, but last week's show, you guys talked about Danhausen. What about him managing Alba Fire and what's the other one? Isla Dawn. Isla Dawn. Well, he wrote it wrong. Guys, what do you think about that? Would he fit with those two?
I don't see how he would. I really don't, because I don't see how Danhausen could be a manager and try to put over.
I mean, with him putting curses, he could be like a warlock, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I forgot about that part.
Remember remember when the WWE had their cartoon characters in the 80s and 90s? There was that one guy that lasted for like a week called Fantasio, who used to be like a magician.
Yeah.
He lasted like a week.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I mean, if they could have magicians, right?
But I kind of like that idea, though.
Yeah, but they kind of like.
Clay, you froze.
Alba Dawn and Isle of Fire. Am I there?
Yep. Now you are.
Okay.
You're there. We're here. You're there. We're here.
There you go. With Alba Fire and
you
Isle
made the
of Dawn,
comment.
they kind of done away with this whole the witch thing when they've been on the main roster. They haven't really shown it like how they were in NXT. They haven't been the creepy. They haven't had the freaking
that's true
background and stuff like that. Yeah. It's kind of gone away.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Well, let me chime in on that real quick. Okay. I beg to differ, Craig, because this is switching with Finn Balor. Remember, Finn Balor would break out the demon, every so often. So you got to figure, like, when shit gets hairy, that's when they'll break out the witches again and start doing some freaking witchcraft or hoodoo, whatever you call it. And then with the guy being the manager, there's a grand possibility, but they have to make his character, like, very evilish, vindictive.
Yeah, but not this goofy shit that he's been doing.
No.
Exactly. Remember, we talked about that. If he does goofy shit, it's not going to work with their characters. Not at all.
Yeah.
Because they are the women's tag team champions right now.
You're
telling me you're going to throw Danhausen right in it? You'll make it a fucking joke. I think. I'm not a fan of Danhausen.
They got to put him like off in the wings where he's looking like very sinister, and then bring his character in right. Because if they bring him like as a sinister character where he's like, you want to keep your titles for a very long time, let me help you. I can assist you, and then give him like a card or something like that.
He's got to be serious though.
Yes,
he's got to be serious. But
yeah,
it's hard to see Danhausen as a serious wrestler, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, hey, we'll wait and see. All right. Stacy J from North Carolina. I've heard that name before too. She says, "Love the freaking show. My question is for Tony Diaz. Have you ever done stand-up comedy? You had me crying all the time." No, I haven't. Why? How the fuck is that wrestling, Stacy?
See, you just made all of us laugh. Maybe you got another job in stand-up comedy.
But
to the stage right now, Tony Diaz.
Yeah. But fuck it, I guess. Yeah. But no, I mean, my thing is, I've been doing podcasting. How long have I been doing this, Elio? 8 years? 7 years?
About 8 years.
Yeah. And I've never had someone ask me that. That's fucking odd. but that's okay. That's all right. All right. Next one. John Kennedy from the UK says, all I got to say to Chris is, right. They said Penta in the beginning. I'm guessing he's referring to last week's show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I was because I'll go, right.
But hey, but remember, I said that it broke up and I couldn't hear it.
Right.
Yeah, you remember that? I gotta say Roy.
Roy. I know, right? From the UK. Roy. Got it. It's got to be that. All right, last one. Last one, and then we got to take a quick break. Even Steven 619 again, bro. You're killing us. All right, let's see if he did justice on this email. Hi, WPOV crew. Oh my God, last week's show was hilarious, but the Moth needs its own show. You know why you had to bring that up?
Oh my God,
that was so 2 weeks ago. Come on,
right?
The Moth is dead.
Yeah, he says I did pee a little. P.S.
Oh boy.
P.S. Tony, your math isn't your strong point, huh? No, it's not. What is he talking about? Why would he say that?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Jesus Christ.
There's got to be something on the show the last couple
of weeks.
Something
was I trying to figure out math last week? I don't fucking remember.
I don't either. I have a hard time remembering what happened yesterday.
Exactly.
I got a short-term memory problem myself when I got clocked on the head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, oh, wow. What the hell? Oh, my God. All right, guys.
You can even ask Tony. He's like, hey, you remember what we talked about yesterday? Huh?
No.
What?
That's all I get. No. What? No. But thank you guys for those emails. I mean, this was a bizarre email, listeners. Whatever.
It was
very, very odd.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want to discourage you guys from emailing us. We really encourage you guys emailing us. We do enjoy it, though. By the way, I don't take anything to heart. That's just how we are on the show. We all goof on each other, and we're gonna goof on you guys.
Absolutely.
So just make sure you do keep submitting your questions or comments to WrestlingPOV1@yahoo.com. Is that right, Elio? I said it right? I said it correctly? Okay. Yep. And also, make sure you follow us on TikTok. We want to go live for you guys, but we need the 1,000 followers. We need it, okay? So that way we can. And even Clay made a fucking TikTok so he can go live with you guys. What's that tell you?
That says a lot.
It says a lot. The man doesn't care two shits about fucking TikTok. All right?
Into that. Yes.
Jesus.
My wife had to show me how to run it because it's like it's all. She's like, "Oh, well, you do this, and that." I'm like, "Okay, baby, no. I made this for the show, and I want to do it for the fans.
That's
and
it
for everybody. There you go.
So just the only thing that we ask from the Wrestling POV crew is just be patient. As soon as we hit 1,000, I'm telling you, we will be going live, and it's all going to be recorded and put in an episode. So you guys are going to want to join, right? Yeah. Why not?
For sure. You can see me in my bathroom. There you go.
That's right. You can see him sitting on the toilet. So
there you go. Sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet.
He'll be sitting on the toilet. He'll be sitting on the toilet.
And I can be here in my office with my diploma. And I can be here in my office with my diplomas in the back.
Mm-hmm.
There you are.
Even though I don't see him. But anyways.
Right there.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he had to turn the camera. Wait, you can see it. Can you see it? It's right there. Can you see it?
There you go. There you go.
Oh, my God. Let's take a quick break. All right, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and when we come back, we have This Week in Wrestling.
What's up, wrestling fans? It is yours truly, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to Wrestling POV Podcast with the man, Tony Diaz.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, also known as the Queen, and listen to Wrestling POV Podcast, and always do it with Flair. Woo!
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
And we're back and you can find Wrestling POV every Saturday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Amazon Music, and Pandora. And now it's only time to get This Week in Wrestling.
All right, just a little bit of a slow week for This Week in Wrestling, so I'm going to throw it to these guys to see which one they want to talk about. We got from SmackDown last week, Monday Night Raw, and NXT from last night, while AEW is going on right now as we speak. And so we're going to talk about the AEW that happened from last week. So who wants to take it? Anybody can. Go ahead. Shit.
Let's go ahead and start with the first with AEW from last week.
Okay.
The only thing that caught my mind was the hour-long Will Ospreay versus MJF for the International Championship.
I thought it was just me because when I turned it on, it started, and then when I'm sitting here and we were sitting here doing the show, and I turned my head and the match is still going on. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's my whole thing. Is like, here's what I'm saying. It wasn't that bad of a match. But just like their pay-per-views, this match felt like it was taking forever to fucking do.
But stop cutting into commercials in between the match.
But what drove me nuts was the simple fact that they were bragging about the fact that it went 59 minutes and 59 seconds. I'm like, so?
Exactly.
I mean,
you know what? Wait a minute. Hold up. Just realized something. We have to say something positive because we all just said something negative about AEW.
It was a good match. It was good. Then MJF and Will Ospreay busted their ass to make a good fucking match. Obviously, anybody in the business would be tired after 59 minutes of a straight match. Let's just say that for real. Giving props to that.
Yeah.
But I blame Tony Khan for that long of a fucking match. There's no need to have that when you got so much fucking talent in that locker room that you don't showcase on a weekly basis. You don't.
I went to look back at that card and I was like, is this for real? There was 3 matches on there.
Yes.
That was ridiculous because they could have had more matches for that event and they didn't. Yeah. They dragged that dang first match on so long. I mean, if it was a 30-minute match, perfect. It would have been perfect.
Yes.
Or going in like to the 40-minute mark, but a freaking hour, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to both wrestlers for putting in all effort that they did. It was a badass match. I agree with Clay, but they could have nipped it down on the time limit.
Yes. Yes.
If you want 1 hour, leave it for a pay-per-view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
go ahead. No, that's what I'm saying.
I was going to say.
Even with the pay-per-view. You told me to go.
There's a delay.
Is there a delay?
Yeah, there's a delay with the.
Oh.
Go ahead, Clay.
Okay. Even with if it was a pay-per-view match, it'd just be the same thing. It'd be another hour plus it'd take 4 more hours just to go through the entire card. It's that's just how AEW runs. And it's I don't know.
Well, you know what? Not even that, though. It's just the simple fact that, you got right now AEW is on and they have the blood and guts match, right?
Mm-hmm.
They started this, around 7:15, right?
So, your time.
Well, my time, yeah.
9:15. Yeah.
Around there?
Yeah.
So, and it's still going on, and it's even past the 8 o'clock hour or 10 o'clock hour for the East Coast. So.
Yeah, but how many opponents are in it? How many opponents are in it?
I
so
get
it's understandable it's going to go on past about an hour.
I get that, but the thing is just like what these guys were saying, is that, it's taking for a TV show, it's taking time away from somebody else that they could either be showing. This should be on the pay-per-view. I don't know why they're doing this.
I don't either.
Blood and Gut, in all honesty, Blood and Gut should have been a pay-per-view event.
Yeah, as much as they're hyping this whole thing.
What are they talking about at one point? When they talking about doing a pay-per-views, this is a pay-per-view at one point.
Did they?
I thought I read where they were talking about doing like a Hell in a Cell type pay-per-view called Blood and Guts.
Oh shit!
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. That's true. All right, so now back to MJF and Will Ospreay. The match was good. Yeah, I can't take that away. But then again, I have to go back to what I just said. They went an hour long on a 2-hour show.
Yeah. And then not only that, even with the match and how MJF won it with the fucking diamond ring again.
Yeah.
Hits Will Ospreay, matches. It's like, come on. Can he win one time without the fucking diamond ring when you haven't even mentioned this diamond ring in God knows how long? And then all of a sudden he brings the diamond ring back and wins it that way.
I can't believe we're still doing this diamond ring.
Right.
Keep it going. Like,
right.
That was like, what, 2019?
Yeah, but when I mean, are they going to do that diamond ring thing again or no? I think they did it one time after that, and he retained it.
It's like saying he's retained it 2 or 3 times, and it's like, are we going to have another winner with that, or is this just going to be the MJF diamond ring for now on?
Right?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, especially when a match goes out like that. It's like you guys busted your ass for something to happen like that.
Yeah.
That's just all I gotta say with that match.
But I mean, how do you feel of the fact that Will Ospreay lost and he's supposed to be Tony's golden boy?
Well, everybody's got to lose at some point.
Yeah,
everybody does.
I agree.
It's just he can't win everything every single time, and it's showing now because he's lost to Swerve and now he's lost to MJF. So there's 2 in a row right there. So thankfully, I'm not saying that I want Will Ospreay to lose and suffer. Like, no, I just he needs to be human and lose once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, everybody loses at least once.
Now, do you guys agree with what I just said, though, that was Tony Khan's golden boy?
Oh, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Tony loves him some Will Ospreay.
Oh, my God, yeah.
That just
Jesus
did
Christ.
not sound right.
Yeah. Spew. But, Elio, did you find out how much? That was disgusting. Did you find out how much Will Ospreay is making in AEW? Did you ever find that out? Did we? Because I remember we talked about it, but never.
I don't think they had it listed. There was no exact number.
Okay,
I was looking that up.
Okay.
Well, it's got to be a few million.
It has to be way up there.
There's no way.
It has to be.
That, the way he showcased everything, there's no way that he's making only like 1 or 2. No, I'm guessing it's around in the 10 million range.
Oh.
For so many years.
For so many. I thought you were talking about for a year.
Oh, hell no. No.
Imagine that.
No, I'm saying a multi-year contract.
Yeah.
For 10 million. I'm saying like
that's
5
insane.
or 6 years. I would guess that's where I'm at.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Either way, that's insane.
Right.
So, all right. So what else? What else happened on AEW? Jesus Christ, we can only think of that one match.
People were talking about Tony Khan. What he said. I mean Tony Schiavone. What he said during the Mariah May segment.
God. Yes.
I had to go rewind it. I'm like, I can't believe he said that. I have to go rewind it. I'm like, did you just say that? I think he said.
So let's just say, okay, Mariah May turned on Tony Storm 2 weeks ago. She comes out last week, does a promo, and before she even talks, she dresses like Tony Storm does with her Marilyn Monroe character, comes out, she grabs the microphone, and then in fucking Tony Schiavone's commentary, speak now, bitch, or something of that nature. Something
what?
I have to go rewind that. Like, did he just say that? He's like, speak, bitch.
Or speak, bitch. Yeah,
oh
something like that.
God.
And Excalibur's like, Tony, like kind of like that sort of way. Kind of like, what the fuck are you
know what?
saying?
These AEW fanboys really have to explain themselves when it comes to that comment right there.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Mariah May didn't get one word out of that promo. And then that's what Tony Schiavone said in commentary.
That's, you know what? I'm going to go out and say it, and I don't give a shit. That's so unprofessional for somebody like a Tony Schiavone that's been doing this for years.
And should know.
And should know better.
Yeah.
And to say, wow, I did not know that. I'm appalled.
But Mariah May is pulling that Tony Storm character off. I'm just saying, doing really, really well with it.
She is. She is.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anything else on AEW?
Nope.
What about SmackDown?
The only thing I had for SmackDown was Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes.
Golly, was that a good fucking match?
See what they started doing now on SmackDown? They started
What?
putting the results. Scrolling down.
You know what? I peeped that.
They did that for Raw too.
Yeah.
They did it for Raw too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't. I go, why?
But
yeah, that's a little weird.
Right? Andrade got the win in that one.
That was a good match, man. Holy shit. I was on my feet for that.
Yes.
Holy shit. So now, Bloodline. What do you guys think of that? What happened on SmackDown with the whole Bloodline thing? Where do you think it's going, to be honest? Obviously, earlier in the show, I mentioned about, is it Hikuleo or Hukuleu? Hikuleo. I fucked that all up. With him coming in, we have SummerSlam coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What happened on SmackDown? I mean,
guys, I may be bringing shit here, but I'm seeing a new WWE champion here in the new future. Yes,
Solo.
I think it's Solo.
What at SummerSlam?
Shut your ass.
Nah, at SummerSlam.
They take it off Cody. Right now.
Yo, here's the thing though. Cody could get it right back. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. He has got to win some type of title because why would Roman Reigns give a shit about Solo Sikoa if he is not up to that fucking level? He has got to win this WWE Championship at SummerSlam. And I don't see how he couldn't with the rest of the bloodline around him. Here's my thing. If Roman's going to come back and try to defend his crown and be the tribal chief again, why the fuck would he care about Solo Sikoa when he hasn't done a thing but wreak havoc on SmackDown? If Solo has that chip, that gives Roman something to go to.
I see where Clay's going because
yeah,
Roman's
I do too.
Always talking about he wants them to bring the championship back to the bloodline.
Wait a
minute. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Clay,
I will defend this shit. I will.
Clay.
Yes.
Shut your ass for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Let me. I just figured this shit out. I know what you're trying to do.
What's
You're
that?
trying to deter every one of us to pick Solo to win against Cody at SummerSlam in the pay-per-view points game.
I ain't saying shit yet.
Oh, shit!
I ain't saying shit yet.
It's his strategy.
Exactly. That's what I do.
I like that idea, but I don't see Cody losing.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
do like that idea though, because just imagine Solo being champion and then fucking Roman coming in like, yo,
This is my yard.
But yeah, but not only that, that gives a big push to Solo if he did win that championship. So I do agree with that. But I still think you were trying to be slick and trying to throw us off, motherfucker.
Hey, I've been on this show 4 years. I've learned from the best, brother.
I mean,
that's true.
That's right.
True.
See?
You say Cody's had me thinking at times when we were playing points games.
I know. That's the shit he does, though.
Right?
You'll be confident as a motherfucker going into the
pay-per-view points game. The pay-per-view games. There we go.
Then Mr. Diaz over there, he will stir that shit up to where you're thinking you're fucking wrong, and then blah blah blah, and then end up being wrong in the fucking show. But I'm just saying that's how this shit goes. But I'm trying my strategy. But Solo needs to win this title. I don't care if it's for a month. He needs some kind of something to show Roman, hey, I am the new tribal chief.
But the thing of it is, Clay, you make a lot of fucking sense. That's just the thing. Chris, what do you think?
Right?
Nope. I don't think Solo's going to get it.
Why?
Because I believe that Cody is going to have something on the back of his sleeve something up his sleeve to have like a hat trick where he's going to have two guys come out and wreak havoc.
But who's the two guys?
So that's what
I'm
trying to figure out right now.
Yeah.
But you're saying
Randy and KO?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce his name again?
Hikuleo.
Hikuleo.
Everybody just froze.
Hikuleo.
Okay, Hikuleo. Sounds like I just see everybody frozen right now. So possibility, because you said Hikuleo signed up with WWE, right?
Right.
Yes.
So there's a possibility that Hikuleo. Okay, but another thing that I've seen, trying to keep in the loop, I've seen Roman, Jimmy, and Jay working out together and smiling. All three of them working out together. There's a video going around where I've seen all three of them, and they all say,
Go ahead.
Yeah, go
they
ahead.
all said yeet.
Even Roman?
Even Roman.
Oh,
wow.
But you know what though? I'm telling you right now. We've discussed this before, and my thing is, I'm telling you, and I think this would be so fucking huge. I strongly think that whenever we do have this civil war, bloodline versus bloodline, I'm telling you, you can quote me on this, and if I'm wrong, I will allow every fan that we have. You can either curse me out, tell me I'm wrong, make fun of me, make fun of my voice, make fun of my math, do all that shit. Okay? But I strongly believe that Sami Zayn is going to be part of this bloodline again, and he's going to side with Roman. I'm telling you.
Well, see what already happened on Raw. He's teaming with Jay.
Exactly. They tag team together on Raw. That's an inclining right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they have so much chemistry already from being in the bloodline before.
Yeah.
In that way. And it's like, you want to think, even after Raw, what if Jay and Sammy go after the World Tag Team titles?
Yeah.
On Raw. I mean, seriously, they just beat the champs.
Now, this is a question I got to have for you guys, though. Being that Jay and Sammy are on Raw, how would they do this as far as if they are going to go ahead with a civil war between Bloodline and Bloodline, being that they're on Raw and the rest of the Bloodline is on SmackDown?
I mean, couldn't they do an invasion type angle?
You can still have a civil war with them being on Raw and being on SmackDown.
Couldn't they do an invasion type angle? I mean, they already have guys showing up on either brand, even though there is a brand split.
You can't necessarily say, well, how are they going to be able to go on SmackDown if they're on Raw? It doesn't matter if it's a freaking bloodline civil war. That ixnays them being on Raw or them being on SmackDown. They're going to go to either show and wreak havoc on each other.
Yeah, but I like what Elio said though, like to do like a invasion type thing. So that would work. Yeah, but the reason why I'm saying that is because Roman. I mean, I don't know. But I was going to say Roman would have to go to Raw, right, to get Jimmy and Sammy.
I've heard a rumor that Netflix is really wanting Roman on Raw.
Oh, really?
I saw that.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That they're really wanting Roman to be on Raw. So, what if the new bloodline is on SmackDown? You have the other original bloodline on Raw. Say Jimmy and Roman jumps onto Raw. There's Raw and SmackDown right there. And they could be on both shows.
Yeah.
Because let's say this is going to be one of the biggest fucking matches in our lifetime. Let's just be real. As much as this is going on, as many people in the bloodline are, this is going to be fucking huge.
Yeah.
And it's not, people aren't going to think, oh, are they a Raw SmackDown or a SmackDown Superstar, blah, blah. It won't fucking matter.
Now,
this is going to be too big.
I got to throw this out there to you guys, and anyone could answer. Do you guys think once this bloodline story, the whole Civil War thing, once it starts, do you think it's going to be better than when they first initially started the whole bloodline story.
Yes.
Yep.
Why is that?
I truly believe that.
Okay.
Because it's, go ahead.
Okay. Picture this. Okay. I'm going off topic, but I'll come back. NWO white and black, NWO red and black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, they had the split and they were on separate shows, and then they'd come and fight each other, and then how it superseded like that. So I want you to picture that with the bloodline. One bloodline's already wearing blue and black. The other one's wearing red and black.
Who?
Okay.
So on the bloodline on SmackDown, aren't they wearing red?
Yes.
Bloodline, and then the
they are.
Uso on Raw is wearing blue.
Yeah, he's been wearing blue.
So I want you to figure it that way.
Okay.
And then who was actually doing Razor Ramon's dance walking up the ramp?
Isn't Damian Priest does that?
No.
Yeah, he does.
Who was doing like the Egyptian dance walking up the ramp?
Oh, fucking
Fatu.
Jacob
Fatu.
It's all over the fucking internet too.
Exactly.
Crazy motherfucker.
But yeah, I mean,
so
this really.
No, go ahead, Clay. Go ahead, Clay, because I'm like in thought and I'm trying to think here.
That's where I'm at too. It's just like, man, I don't know. I don't even, because what were you saying? Your question?
I don't even remember now.
I don't either.
Oh, is this storyline going to be better than the very first with the whole bloodline and Roman? Is it going to be better than that? Because you guys got to remember too, that storyline went for a good 3 years?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Roman was champ for 3 years, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
This story is already established. And you already know what's going on and who's who and this sort of thing. It's like in order. We do. Sort of.
That was chapter 1. And
we're on chapter 2 right now.
Yeah.
We're on chapter 2 right now.
This is like chapter 2. And like Paul Heyman said, this story has you can have chapter after chapter.
Shit. We can go on for years, especially how the rest of the families, reproducing kids.
I know, right?
This story could fucking last. My kids' kids. Seriously.
Kids after those kids.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, think about it. There's so many fucking bloodline members that could last for years. But that's just, like we've said, that's chapter 2 of it.
So do you think that this storyline is going to be better than the original story when it first started?
Yes.
Elio?
I truly believe that.
Yeah, like you got the girls of Destiny in there. Tamatonga, like who's kids in there? You got Chica Fatu in there.
Chris?
Yep. Most definitely. It's going to be better than the original.
This is going to be like an all-out war.
That's what we're expecting.
For family
That's
rights.
what everybody's expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Fuck, that was a long coverage for SmackDown.
Yes.
All right. What about Raw and NXT? Anything? Well, obviously, Wyatt 6.
Yes.
That shit was done.
What were we saying about Wyatt 6? What were we saying about Wyatt 6?
What do you mean?
Last week we were talking about oh God, what's her name?
Alexa.
Nikki Cross.
Or Nikki Cross. That's right.
Yeah, remember we were talking about they were just barely going to give a little tidbit of what her character was, and that's all they did.
All she did was
She didn't even have to talk. She didn't even have to talk.
No, she didn't.
Exactly. No talking whatsoever.
It seemed like she was going crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. There was somebody commentating on her video for just like a few seconds, and then that was it.
Yep.
I do want to say about Uncle Howdy, though. He gave me goosebumps.
Bro, man.
He had that sister Abigail. Like, obviously, Bo's not as big as Bray was, but the mask looking like Bray, the dreads, the way Chad Gable took that sister Abigail, everything reminded me of Bray.
Yeah.
Like, everything about that fucking
It was emotional.
Like, wow. Yes, I had to rewatch it 2 or 3 times. So I'm like,
that's why I posted on our TikTok. By the way, did I say we got a TikTok? Yeah, I did. Yes. We got a TikTok. Follow us on there, Wrestling POV Pod. All right.
Yes.
I think we got a TikTok, right?
I think so. Elio, Do we got a TikTok? You're our executive producer.
I've got my own TikTok, and I've got the Wrestling POV TikTok.
You throwing
that line in there.
Elio's, Elio, you slick motherfucker. He is real quick to be like, I got a TikTok too, motherfuckers.
You know why? You know why he said he got that TikTok,
follow that
right?
one. Follow the Wrestling POV one.
No, follow Elio.
He said, that girl that wants to marry him and have his baby is going to be following him on his TikTok.
Elio, watch out. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Elio, don't be plugging your shit, man. You're going to have a stalker.
There you go.
Hold on, let me go into hiding. Hold on.
I mean, after all, she wants your baby.
Yeah, damn. There you go.
All right.
But no, all right.
He's coming in his head again.
He's a fool. I know. He's trying to hide. That moment, I was sitting there watching, and I was just like, he's gonna do Sister Abigail. And then when he did, man, I was like, for me, it was a perfect touch. Question.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Question though, you think that because it's 2 weeks for SummerSlam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they going to have a match at SummerSlam?
The only way
he's probably
going to
get called out this week.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
I don't see. I don't get me wrong. I want them to have a match. I do, but the only match I could possibly see them doing is Uncle Howdy versus Chad Gable.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's 1-on-1, right?
Yeah,
I'm not saying the whole group be like Rowan and.
Well, eventually those guys are going to have to wrestle,
right? But I could also see Chad Gable versus Howdy
at SummerSlam
and have at SummerSlam. Yeah. Why? You know what? Oh fuck! You know what I just realized? Guess whose debut was at SummerSlam?
Who?
Bray.
That's right.
Against Kane.
Yep.
That's right.
Kane.
Yes.
That was Bray's debut in the fire match with Kane.
That's right.
Oh shit.
So with SummerSlam coming up, Uncle Howdy against Chad Gable. Of course, Chad Gable's going to have his little backup, but then you're going to have the Wyatt Six in Uncle Howdy's corner.
That's right.
And then what it's going to show them going against the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
And then and remember, we haven't spotted Ivy Niles yet.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Ivy Niles got to be in the picture.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So Ivy Niles will face Nikki Cross's character.
Yeah.
How many matches are they supposed to have on SummerSlam?
I think right now there's.
I see 7. I see 7 right now.
I would say at least 4 is right now, 4 or 5, because you got Drew and Punk, you got Solo and Cody, you got.
I'll tell you now. There's 7 matches right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Damian Priest versus Gunther, Bayley versus Nia Jax, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, Logan Paul versus LA Knight, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker, and CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. So you guys want to talk about that? This whole Punk
versus McIntyre?
Yeah.
As Seth as a special guest ref?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think they kind of fucked that up though on Raw.
They should have made it a triple threat.
Right?
Yeah.
Why not?
That's what I said. But it might be at Survivor Series.
There's no title on the line.
They're going to drag this rivalry between the three for a little bit longer. Like Tony said, they're gonna drag it on to the next pay-per-view. Yeah. Figure it this way: they screwed Seth twice. They screwed Seth twice. McIntyre screwed Seth, and CM Punk screwed Seth. So Seth is going to take his revenge out being the guest referee.
But who's he going to take it out on?
With who?
That's a good question. Who does he hate more?
Exactly.
Who does he hate more right now?
Yeah, that's the story.
He's going to take it out on Punk. I think he's going to take it out on Punk.
I think so too. And then, man, because you got to figure Drew McIntyre is going to be like, yo, you screwed me again. You know what I'm saying? Well, not again, but he's going to look at Seth like, motherfucker, first CM Punk screwed me. Now you're going to screw me over?
Yeah, but it's really Seth is going to go for Punk being that too.
That's the other thing.
See, that's
Triple threat match, Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood.
Yeah.
Hey, Elio called it. There you go.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Yes. I do want to talk about one more thing with Raw.
Go ahead.
This whole Dom Mysterio, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, fucking
Clay.
Right. Oh my God.
Clay.
Wow.
Before you go on, though,
yes,
I do have to point out, and I'm going to be a pervert for like 2 seconds.
You go right ahead.
Just 2 seconds.
But good God Almighty, Liv Morgan, what the fuck was you wearing? Because
she took the PG area.
Area? You can't even talk.
PG area and stomped that shit to the ground.
Yeah, he is stuttering.
Bro, how could you not? How could you not? I mean, seriously, how could you fucking not? God bless.
Wait. Did you? He's like, how could you fucking not?
Hey,
he had the head wobble when he was saying
did. That. How could you fucking not?
But this whole thing, like going back to it, this whole thing, I think, and we've talked about it off air a little bit tonight. This whole thing, I think, is a setup. Because what Chris said earlier of how Dom was looking at Liv a certain way while doing that promo of like, I hate you, you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. That look of like, okay, I'm fucking around, I'm going to screw Rhea. That I could see this happening.
He had that look of despair because he had to say something.
Yeah.
Because he had to have mommy in his corner and do something to calm mommy down. But if you look after he told Liv Morgan that, he kind of like pulled his hair back, like, I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah.
It's
so
like
now,
that kind of moment, like he kind of regretted saying that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna ask all you guys, okay? Even though SummerSlam's next weekend.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. So just a little bit of a tease. Who's everybody going to go for? Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan?
Ooh.
I'm putting everybody on the spot now.
I got Liv.
Because of what happened on Raw?
Because of exactly what happened on Raw.
Chris?
I think it's a setup.
Okay. I got to put my opinion on there.
But you got to pick one.
I'm going for Liv. The reason why, because Dom is going to do the same thing he did when Becky versus Liv for the title, where he throws in that chair. He's going to do some type of bullshit where he's going to supposedly try to help mommy, and mommy doesn't want no help.
I still think that I think WWE still messed up with the whole. You could have put Dom on a pole match and had Liv and Rhea go against Dom. I think they fucked that up. There, they could have done so much.
You could do this. You could do this. You have Liv and Rhea having their match, but Rhea tells Dom. Orders Dom to stay in the back, but of course Dom doesn't listen.
Well, that's not going to happen. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying. That she's going to tell Dom, "I'm going to do this on my own. You stay back here."
Yeah.
But then Dom's going to not listen and then walk out to try to help mommy.
Yeah.
And then he's going to fuck it up.
But let me ask you a question, though, Chris. If that happens, where Dom does that, do you think that it's going to just lead to how it was with Becky Lynch, where Dom is going to be like, oh, I fucked up? Or is Dom going to actually turn and leave Judgment Day? Because he's going to have to leave Judgment Day if that happens. That's why I'm asking.
He'll leave Judgment Day.
Yeah.
He gone.
I mean,
he's already screwed up so many times.
Did you hear the conversation between him and Damien? Damien Priest was like telling him, hey, what are you doing? And Dom's like, okay, all right. Geez, you're starting to sound like my father.
That's right.
Exactly. You're starting to sound like my old man.
Yeah.
So,
I like my old man.
With that, I agree with Elliot.
But even the promo, well, not promo, the backstage segment where Liv was around him the first time, she went one way, and then Dom's like, okay, I'm going to go this way, you go that to Finn. Yeah. And he started walking towards Liv, and he's like, no, you need to go that way. So it's like, it's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I think also Finn was setting him up too.
That could be another thing too, because Finn could be
like you Well, exactly. But look at the situation that you were just talking about right now. Because Finn says, "I'm going to go over here. You go over there."
Right.
And then who was in the little corner hiding right there, waiting for Dom?
Liv.
Think about that. It was already a setup right there.
There you go.
And then who had Liv Morgan's room key?
Finn. Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh. See, there's stories all around it, man. There is.
There's your big conspiracy, folks. There's
all right. So there. It is. But so Clay's going with Liv. Chris, you're going with Liv, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Elio, who you going with?
Going with Liv.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Am I going to be the only one going for Rhea?
Sounds
Holy
like it.
Shit.
Think about it too. She doesn't have to lose by pinfall.
That's true.
Well,
that is true.
And then it could always
so how would
it can always lead to rematch at the next pay-per-view.
You're right.
She could probably lose by disqualification. Rhea could
because of
lose
Dom.
By disqualification because of Dom, or she does something that disqualifies her.
Right.
Because she's so pissed off at Liv Morgan.
Oh,
yeah. That's about right. Yeah. Holy shit.
But we gotta be aware. The whole match.
But we got to be aware because Mr. Diaz right here likes to change people's minds on stuff right when it comes up.
Wait till next week.
Exactly.
Do a friendship in the whole thing.
Shit.
Look at Elio yelling at me and shit. All right. So, anything else on Raw or no? You guys are good?
I think that's about it. Yeah.
All right. What about NXT? What do you guys thought?
From the match between Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs, beat the shit out of one another. Oh my God. Like, I didn't expect, I expected a brawl type thing since it was no DQ and all that shit. But still, with kendo sticks and the stairs and freaking knocked it out of the park. And now Brooks is with Sean Spears. It's okay, sure. See something there. And then the main event, Rascals.
That was cool to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Axiom, Frazier, and Javon Evans. Yes.
That was fast paced.
It was. That's how they work.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really made me miss MSK a lot more. Because
you think they're going to bring it back?
I never thought they would.
Shit, hell no! After what happened?
No. After all that thing happened with what the hell's his name? Zachary Wentz, or whatever he was when he first was in NXT. I don't think he was ever going to come back to WWE in general. I never thought I'd see MSK again. But second chances, I'm a firm believer in that. And I think they're going to knock it out of the park. I really do. This team is fun. This team is fast. And just with the guys like Javon Evans, Axiom, and Nathan Frazier, perfect match for the main event. It really was. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It was just a really, really exciting match. And the Rascals, honestly, are taking over NXT.
Yeah, they are.
They really are.
Yes, they are. Holy shit.
So I'm happy for them.
All right. Anything else before we go? I think we're good.
I think that's it. Yeah,
we're good.
Chris, Elio?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yep. What? Okay, I forgot one more thing on Raw.
No,
and I will say one more thing.
No, go ahead.
Alien Dragunov versus Braun Breaker.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Like that. Can we have one match where Dragunov is not being a badass? And I'm saying that in a good way. Saying that in a good way.
No, absolutely. I agree with you.
Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. All right. Now I got to throw a question for all you guys. Is Dragunov a future world champion?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We need a poll.
Let's do a poll.
We do. How can this man not be, though? The whole time he's been in NXT, even in NXT UK and on Raw, has he ever thrown a bad match? I'm going to say no. Seriously,
not from what I've seen.
No.
Let me wait a minute. Shut everybody's ass. I just thought of this. What if they're prolonging, long-term storytelling, What if, and mind you, Gunther is facing Damian Priest next week.
That's right.
At SummerSlam. What if?
Shit.
Yeah, you know where I'm going at. What if Gunther wins this, and then they're going to start a feud? Because if you remember, Gunther did talk shit about Dragunov.
He did.
What if that they're going to have Gunther win the heavyweight title and then have him feud with Dragunov like they did in
Dragunov Gunther 3. Let's go.
Yes.
So shut up and take my money.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck. Well, give me your money then, Elio. Why you gotta tell me to shut up?
Oh, man. that would be
God
amazing.
damn.
And then
Elio,
too,
you know what? Elio, you're always yelling at me, and I see what the fans' point is.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He's telling me to shut up and take it. Like, what the fuck?
For real, though.
He's just got to slam that card down.
I can't do nothing. Elio fucking runs this shit.
He does. But those two would break down the fucking roof.
Yes, they would.
Oh, my God.
But think about it, though. Okay, another question. Would this be a WrestleMania-worthy match?
Who, Gunther and Dragunov?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
for the
yes.
title.
Hell
Yes.
yes.
So,
Yes.
with all... Chris, you agree with that, too?
I'm half and half right now.
Okay. So, let's just say yes, this is a worthy match. Think about it this way. They have about a full year, almost a year, to make it happen. Yeah,
they got to do the build up. Yeah,
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. They got a year to do it.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. That's what I was exactly thinking of. They got to do the build up first to see if it'll do it.
I'm gonna tell you this much: with Triple H on taking the reins, he can do it. He can do it.
Yeah. And not only just to say Dragunov, though, Braun Breaker, this new character of his, being on Raw, this destruction of a monster that he has been, makes for great fucking matches. And I understand why Raw is pushing him to the top when it comes to Netflix. This guy is the future. He really is.
That's right. And think about it. Netflix is what? You know what? I'm not doing my math. I am not doing math right now. Fuck all y'all.
Hey, 2 + 2.
Before. Anyways. Are we good right now?
Yep, I'm done. I'm done.
All right.
I just got one question.
Go ahead.
What about the Nia Jackson Bailey?
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Nia Jackson Bailey, she was calling her out. Bailey was literally calling Nia Jax out and putting her on the spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is just me. I think this hasn't really been told correctly, in my opinion. I'm not really into this.
Mm-mm.
And I love Bailey and I love Nia.
Oh, yeah.
But I just don't think this is being told the way it should be.
Mm-mm. No.
Now, you know what? Honestly, though, I think Nia, she's doing really well in her stuff. You know what I'm saying? But,
right. I just feel like this whole matchup has been forced because of Nia winning Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
There's not much of a build yet. And and you know what? The thing is, they can go past SummerSlam and make a better build and, keep it going if they really needed to. So maybe it'll make for a better match throughout here a couple months, maybe. I don't know. But right now, it's like, I'm not that much into it.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Well, it might be where, of course, during the match that both of them are knocked out solid or Nia Jax wins the title and here comes Tiffany Stratton.
That's true.
Well, see, you know what? Now you brought that up. Tiffany Stratton, she kind of teased it on SmackDown.
She did. Exactly. And Bailey destroyed the briefcase.
Yeah.
So she's going to come out with another Tiffy time briefcase.
Yeah. It's going to be bedazzled.
Oh, God.
But think about it, though. Think about it. She was basically teasing that she was going to cash in, and Nia looked at her like, yo, bitch, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see.
Absolutely. All right, let's call this. Let's wrap this shit up. That's the end of the show. But make sure you guys tune in after the show because we got the 5-Second Shuffle Championship. Who won it last week? I forgot.
Elio dominated last week.
Elio took that shit back. He said, fuck all y'all.
He ran with that motherfucker.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Basically, what I do is I just hit a random song off my playlist. I hit the shuffle button. These guys got to guess who it is. I only play 5 seconds of it. These guys got to guess who it is, and it's just how we ride off into the sunset until next week, where we will have our SummerSlam predictions. And make sure you guys join along. Actually, you know what, Elio? Just make sure you get everybody's scores for next week, even though you already did. Just a reminder of, where we're at. So, and the first 1 to 7 wins. Yeah. With that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the Dean,
Elio Fnella,
and the Scorpion King,
Chris Peterson.
All right. Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right. And of course, I forgot the typical normal shit that we always do, and I forgot to mention it. There are the forbidden songs. Any of these songs pops up, these guys get a minus deduction from their score. These songs are Taz, Chris Benoit, Reba Giggle, Hook, Lash Legend, and Julian Hall. All right, Elio, you have champion's advantage. You can either go first or, how I have it on my screen, pass it off to Chris.
I'll go first.
All right, here you go.
Ethan Page.
No, it is not. Chris for the steal.
I pass.
All right, Clay for the steal.
Tori Wilson.
All right, this is one of those things where we get this every single time, and every single time nobody gets it.
That's what you were talking about.
No, this is different.
No, but like
yeah. This was Tank Abbott. Remember, we always make fun of it.
Yes.
We always make fun and say, this motherfucker is a badass, and he comes out to that bullshit?
Yeah, but see, we should be proud that we didn't get it.
That's true. You're right. You're right. All right, it goes to Chris. Nobody scores, but Chris can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Kurt Angle?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria, yes.
Yeah.
Kick my own ass. Kick my own ass.
All right, Clay steals that one. He's got one. It's on to Clay. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth.
CM Punk.
CM Punk, yes. And for those that don't believe me,
can easily understand.
All right, that's all I'm going to play. All right, that brings Clay up 2. Goes to Elio. Elio has 0. He can get 1 with this one. Here you go.
You know it's all about the power.
Jesus Christ.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
I heard his name in that one.
Right.
If that would have been mine, I would have.
Clay goes, right.
No, you can't, Clay. You got to do it with a British accent.
Right.
Roy.
I think that's going to be a thing for the 5-second shuffle. Right. All right. Elio gets a point. He's got 1. Goes to Chris. Chris got 0. He can get 1 with this one. Here you go.
What? I know that one. Oh, fuck. It's when you got it on the tip of your tongue and Mark Henry?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Grayson Waller.
Fuck.
That gives Clay 3.
I hate that guy. I hate that guy.
A lot of us do.
I really hate that Aussie.
All right, it's on to Clay. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go.
Evolution.
It is Evolution.
It's one of my favorite themes, too.
Holy shit.
It's on a roll today.
Clay's not playing around. He's got 4. Goes to Elio.
Elio's pissed.
He is pissed. Look at him.
I think he's blushing.
No, he's probably still blushing from that girl that wants to carry his baby.
Why do you think he's not thinking straight?
You know what? We just figured it out.
There you go.
We just figured it out. Elio can use that as an excuse. So if he loses. All right. So he goes to Elio. That's true. He could catch up. He's got 1. Yeah. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go. Oh! Damn, Lash Legend. Dang. You know what? It's a sign right there. Lash Legend was like, you know what, Elio? I wanted to carry your baby. And yet you got some girl from Cali that wants to carry. Hell no!
See, that's why she always showed up when it's Clay's turn.
Why?
And now I get it.
That's right. Wow, that brings Elio back down to 0. Goes to Chris. He has 0. He can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
I pass.
Dang. Goes to Clay.
Finn Balor.
Fuck. I'm not on my game today at all. Shit.
That brings Clay to 5. He can get 6.
Come on,
with
Elio.
This one. Here you go.
Rising from the ground, echoes of the sound.
Oh, fuck. Dante Chen.
No, it is not.
It's not.
Elio for the steal.
Fuck.
Tyson Kidd.
It is Tyson Kidd.
It is. God dang it. Yeah. I've heard that one before, too.
Wow.
I haven't heard his name in a long time.
Yeah.
That gives Elio 1. Yeah. That gives Elio 1. It goes to Elio. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
The Pinnacle.
It is the Pinnacle. Holy
wow. Shit. Nice.
Wow. That's all I got to say. Shit.
Yeah.
All right. That gives Elio 2. Goes to Chris. Chris got 0. He can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
I hope. Oh, God. I've been out of touch with these theme songs. God.
Don't worry. After a while, when you keep hearing them, you'll know it.
Yeah.
But even then, it's still hard.
Right?
Yeah. I'm going to kick my own ass on this. I pass.
All right. Clay for the steal.
Chris Statlander?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Drake Fabric.
No, it is not. It's Noam Dar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Noam Dar.
Noam Dar. All right. Nobody gets a point on that. Goes to Clay. Clay's got 5. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
Yes, boy!
Jesus.
What the fuck is their tag team name?
Yes, boy.
No. It's Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly.
Yeah. Yes.
Another one that I hate.
It's
another one that I hate.
You picture them in your head, but I'm like, what the fuck is their name? But yes, there you go.
All right. That gives Clay 6. It's on to Elio. Elio's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Behold the King of Kings.
Jesus.
Triple H.
Triple H. You are on the board with 3. Goes to Chris. Chris got 0. He can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Oh, God. It sounded like Fandango in the entrance on the beginning. Oh, God, I know that one. I'm just going to say Fandango.
No, it is not. What the fuck's your name? Clay.
Clay.
For the steal and the win.
Bo Dallas.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Paul Orndorff.
Paul Orndorff.
Wow.
Whatever. Mr. Wonderful. Now, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. We had this, I think it was either last week or the week before. It was it last week? And it was on to Chris, and you said the same exact thing as last week's show.
Yeah.
Sounds like it literally sounds like the beginning of Fandango's entrance, dude.
Yeah. You said the same thing.
I know.
So that gives Elio 3, goes to Clay. Clay can win it with this one. Here you go.
Titus O'Neil.
It is Titus O'Neil.
Let's go. Let's go.
Clay wins it. He took it back. What's the score, Elio? You guys have been going back and forth all year. Well, not all year, but
now it's tied at 5.
Tie it up at 5. Chris, you can still play spoiler in this, or he's got enough time where he can actually catch up to you guys. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So make sure everybody tune in next week because we're going to give our Summerslam predictions. See ya! I'm taking over the game. Now let me show you how.
Take a look in my eyes. Got them shook when I rise. Got the game on lock. I came to the top. Now I'm living a high life. Think you can ride with me? You must be kidding, man. I bring that fire on. Now I'm making billions. They wanna talk. Well, what they talking about? I see them running their mouth, but they ain't talking loud. I'm taking over the game. Now let me show you how. I'm taking over the game. Now let me show you how.